Senegalese. Um, in a perfect world, this would have felt like some sort of redemption song. Um, what happened with them in African Cup of Nations and coming in, I think they probably were the strongest African team. I think that's what how most people saw it, and it felt like, oh, maybe Senegal will make a nice run, and all the things that's going on with them and some of the other African teams, unfortunately, in World Cups and competitions past, where certain players aren't getting paid. All of that, the war in Congo, it's a sweet story. At the end of the day, you got to play on a pitch. At the end of the day, you have to learn how to finish your plate. So that's vegetables and the poultry and whatever else is on the plate. You got to finish it all. There's no dog to give your, mixed vegetables to. There's no one to whine about not liking the flavor of a particular thing that your mother has put on the plate. You've got to in it. You've got to eat it all. Um, to be 2-0 up against Belgium, you could understand someone turning the station, you know, watching something else, porn, a movie, anime, a number of things, but not that game. The game was over. Should have been. Like myself, you get ready for the U.S. game. Belgium are probably the worst European team remaining. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. Year on, year out, you look at their roster, their team, every World Cup, and you think they should make some noise. And maybe this season they will. But to be down 2-0 and come back and win, and the other thing is, people talk about the controversy around the penalty. Good teams don't even let it get to that because those things can happen. The momentum is on Belgium's side. It's a sweet story. It's a comeback, and let's be real, politics always plays a role, you know. And a brother of mine told me, because again, I turned the game off. You're seeing Senegal sort of being too nice. You see that with the African teams. Look, I know sportsmanship, and a guy goes down, maybe you foul him hard, maybe you extend a hand to get him up. Those things happen. It's sort of just natural. You come up playing the game. Depending on where you come up playing the game, you learn to do those kind of things. Shake after the game, all of those things. But I mean, sometimes, come on, man, play the game. All of this like helping a guy up, giving him his, it just play the game. Smiles after the game. It just after you lost, So it's disappointing to see Senegal go out like this, or I should say, hear them go out like this. I'm waiting for the highlights to be uploaded on YouTube, but yeah, how does that happen? Why? Not even how. Why is it happening? Finish the game. Keep the ball if you need to. Something. Play on a counterattack. This is the World Cup, man. I'm the kind of guy in general. I'm not about styles, especially with football. It's about winning the game. So a guy like Arteta, I'm with that. There's another Spanish Spanish manager in La Liga. I forget the team he manages, but he's one of the managers they talk about when they talk about Haram I love Haram Get the job done. Keep the opponent from scoring. Get a goal. If it's hook or crook, smash or grab, a fluke off the thigh goal, I don't care. You get the win. Dark arts, I'm all for it. This is why I love Atletico. I love watching them. I love their manager. I love teams like that. But my point is, like, get the game won. I don't care how it looks. Get it won. All the things going against you that have been going against you in the last 12 months or whatever it's been, how you go out like that? De Bruyne ain't even playing. They took him off. So look, again, I hate to say it, but I gotta say it because this is how the game went, even though I think this is more about Senegal keeping food on their plate, wasting food, than it is Belgium, some miraculous comeback. But you got to give them credit; they advanced. And if I'm gonna say it's about winning, hey, I don't care that the penalty was controversial. It should have never come to that. So look, man, if you're on stateside anywhere near here, stay cool, stay hydrated. And much love to you and your families. Hope everybody's healthy, safe, But damn, you know, I needed something like a pick me up or an appetizer, if you will. We're talking about food again before the U.S. game, and now I'm just kind of like, man. So it's another African team out. Ghana remains, I believe. Algeria, Morocco, Cape Verde, Egypt. So I think there's 5 teams left. Yeah, Egypt, Cape Verde, Morocco, Algeria, Ghana. I might be missing someone else, but I think that was it. That's it. That's remaining. So, you know, on the back of the German legend who made the comment about African teams and their style of play and things like that, he's probably somewhere licking his fingers right now, like I told you so. Um, but yeah, got to learn how to finish the dinner, man. Yeah, I know Senegal fans, supporters, the country is livid right now. You know how you do that on that stage. Yeah, it's almost unforgivable, to be honest. But on to the next game. See y'all soon.